In a world where the glitter of celebrity often overshadows the quiet heroes behind the scenes, one man's life has remained shrouded in mystery and unwavering loyalty. Today, we bring you the story of Carl Thomas Dean, Dolly Parton's ultra-private husband of nearly 60 years, who has passed away at the age of 82. In a life defined by understatement and gentle reserve, Dean quietly supported one of country music's most beloved icons while keeping his own identity firmly out of the limelight. As we delve into his extraordinary journey, prepare to explore the hidden corners of a love story that has defied the frenzy of fame and the glare of public attention. On March 3, in the heart of Nashville, a city that has birthed countless legends and timeless melodies, the unpretentious, enigmatic Carl Thomas Dean took his final bow. Born in 1942 in the very cradle of country music, Nashville, Tennessee, Dean's life was a testament to quiet dignity and steadfast loyalty. Unlike the flashing cameras and boisterous crowds that typically accompany celebrity life, Carl carved out a niche as a man who preferred solitude, simple pleasures, and the unspoken language of deep commitment. For decades, while Dolly Parton dazzled audiences around the globe with her powerhouse vocals and larger-than-life persona, Carl remained a private figure. His modesty was legendary, and his commitment unwavering. Though the public rarely glimpsed his face on magazine covers or red carpets, his presence was always felt in whispered anecdotes, in the gentle support he provided behind the scenes, and in the timeless words of love that Dolly herself would later share. Today, we honor that quiet hero whose life was as unassuming as it was profound. To truly understand Carl Dean, one must journey back to his roots. Born into a modest family in Nashville, Carl was one of 3 children raised by Virginia Ginny Bates Dean and Edgar Ed Henry Dean. Growing up in a close-knit community in the city known for its musical heartbeat, young Carl was no stranger to the values of hard work, simplicity, and sincerity. In a city where music flows as naturally as the Cumberland River, Carl's early life was filled with the hum of everyday existence, a life marked by family gatherings, local traditions, and a deep connection to the community. His formative years were steeped in the influence of his grandmother, Minnie Bates, a woman whose wisdom and kindness would leave an indelible mark on him. Though details of his youth remain largely untold, those who knew him in Nashville spoke of a young man with a quiet determination and a gentle spirit, destined for a life far removed from the trappings of fame. Even as he navigated the trials of everyday life, Carl's innate ability to remain grounded in the midst of a bustling world hinted at a future that would defy conventional expectations. In a city where every street corner tells a story, Carl's journey was just beginning, one that would soon intersect with the luminous path of Dolly Parton. #3. A chance encounter, fate at a laundromat. In the summer of 1964, destiny intervened in the most unexpected of places, a humble laundromat on the outskirts of Nashville. At the tender age of 18, Dolly Parton had arrived in Nashville with nothing more than dreams of a music career, a suitcase of hope, and a determination that belied her humble beginnings. It was in this unremarkable setting that Dolly first laid eyes on a young man whose quiet presence would soon transform her life forever. As Dolly recalls in vivid detail, she had come to Nashville with nothing but dirty clothes and a heart full of ambition. With a free spirit and a penchant for striking up conversations with anyone she encountered, Dolly's path soon crossed with that of Carl Dean. Unlike the flamboyant stars she would later share the stage with, Carl was a man of few words, a man who spoke through subtle gestures and genuine interest. When he greeted her that day, it wasn't the fanfare of a publicist or the sparkle of a marquee that caught her attention, but rather a simple, heartfelt connection that defied the odds. "I was walking down the street, taking in my new home, and this guy hollered at me, and I waved," Dolly reminisced. In that moment, amid the hum of everyday life, something extraordinary happened. Carl's eyes, rarely fixed on anyone's face, locked onto Dolly's in a way that conveyed sincere curiosity and warmth. For Dolly, a young woman full of hope and unassuming charm, this encounter would mark the beginning of a love story that would stand the test of time. As fate would have it, Carl's quiet determination and gentle manners captivated Dolly, setting in motion a series of events that would culminate in one of the most enduring romances in showbiz history. Their first meeting was unplanned, unremarkable in its setting, yet charged with an undercurrent of destiny, a subtle promise of a future where love and commitment would triumph over the superficial allure of fame. Following that fateful encounter at the laundromat, the budding romance between Dolly and Carl began to take shape in the most unassuming way. In an era before smartphones and social media, when connections were forged face-to-face and every interaction carried the weight of genuine human emotion, the courtship of Dolly Parton and Carl Dean was marked by simplicity and sincerity. Dolly, ever the optimist, invited Carl into her modest world, one that was filled with the promise of new beginnings yet marked by the raw realities of chasing a dream in a competitive industry. "I wouldn't go out with him at first," she recalled with a mix of humor and nostalgia. "I told him, 'You're welcome to come up to the house tomorrow because I'm babysitting my little nephew.'" And so began a quiet ritual of daily visits, where Carl would arrive unannounced, day after day, slowly winning over the heart of a young woman who was about to change the face of country music forever. In those early days, every encounter was a lesson in understated affection. Carl's persistence wasn't driven by grand declarations or public displays, rather, it was his consistent presence, his willingness to show up, to listen, and to share in the simple joys of life, that endeared him to Dolly. Their courtship was marked by modest gestures, a smile shared over morning coffee, a quiet conversation about dreams and ambitions, and the unspoken understanding that true love doesn't require fanfare to flourish. For Dolly, the meeting with Carl was more than just a fleeting moment of chance, it was the spark that ignited a lifelong commitment. As she often recounted in interviews, the day Carl first spoke to her, he looked beyond her public persona to see the real person behind the music and the glamour. In his unassuming manner, he recognized the ambition, the vulnerability, and the warmth that defined her spirit. It was a connection that defied the conventions of celebrity courtship, offering instead a promise of authenticity and unwavering support. By 1966, the quiet romance that had blossomed between Dolly and Carl had matured into a deep, enduring commitment. Their wedding, held in the small town of Ringgold, Georgia, was a celebration not of extravagant public spectacle but of intimate, heartfelt union, a testament to the power of love and the importance of privacy. In the wake of Carl Dean's passing, the world of entertainment and country music is left to grapple with the loss of a man who, despite his reluctance to be in the public eye, has touched the lives of many in ways that are both profound and personal. As fans, friends, and family come together to mourn this quiet hero, the legacy he leaves behind will undoubtedly continue to inspire and resonate for generations to come. Dolly Parton's public expression of grief, a heartfelt message on Instagram that emphasized privacy and the depth of their shared love, has been met with an outpouring of sympathy and admiration. In her own measured words, she encapsulated the bittersweet reality of losing a lifelong partner. "Carl and I spent many wonderful years together. Words can't do justice to the love we shared." These words, simple yet powerful, serve as a reminder that even in the face of loss, the memories of a life well lived and a love profoundly shared will continue to shine brightly. As we look to the future, the legacy of Carl Dean will live on in the hearts of those who knew him, and in the enduring spirit of the love story that defined his life. His commitment to privacy, his quiet dignity, and his unwavering support for one of country music's greatest icons will forever remain a testament to the power of genuine connection, a beacon of hope for anyone who believes that true happiness is found in the simple moments of life. The story of Carl Dean challenges us to rethink our modern definitions of celebrity and success. In an era where every detail of a public figure's life is laid bare for the world to see, Carl's choice to live a life marked by simplicity and privacy offers a refreshing counterpoint, a reminder that some of the most profound narratives are the ones that remain hidden from the limelight. As discussions continue to swirl around the impact of his passing, cultural commentators have noted that Carl's legacy extends far beyond the confines of his personal life. His story is a commentary on the nature of fame itself, a call to re-evaluate what it means to live authentically in a world dominated by constant exposure. In the end, his life serves as an enduring reminder that the truest measure of a person's worth is not found in public accolades, but in the quiet moments of love, sacrifice, and authenticity that define our most cherished relationships. As we bring this in-depth exploration of Carl Thomas Dean's extraordinary life to a close, we are left with a profound sense of gratitude for the quiet, steadfast man who spent nearly 60 years at the side of one of country music's most beloved icons. His story is one of gentle courage, enduring love, and a commitment to a life lived on one's own terms, a story that will continue to inspire and resonate with all who value the beauty of authenticity over the trappings of fame. In the legacy of Carl Dean, we find not just a tale of a private man who lived in the shadows of a dazzling celebrity, but a timeless reminder that the most powerful forms of love and support often come from those who prefer to remain unseen. His life, a mosaic of simple pleasures, quiet sacrifices, and heartfelt moments, will forever remain etched in the annals of country music history and in the heart of Dolly Parton herself. As the nation and the world mourn the loss of this gentle soul, we honor his memory by celebrating the quiet strength, the unyielding loyalty, and the genuine love that defined his everyday. May his legacy serve as an inspiration to all, a reminder that in the midst of life's most public spectacles, the truest and most enduring forms of happiness are found in the private moments that we hold dear. In the grand tapestry of celebrity and culture, few stories shine as brightly as the understated romance between Dolly Parton and Carl Thomas Dean. Their journey, from a chance meeting in a Nashville laundromat to nearly 60 years of quiet, steadfast love, embodies a timeless narrative of passion, resilience, and the simple truth that the most profound connections are those nurtured away from the glare of public attention. Today, as we reflect on the legacy of Carl Dean, we are reminded that true greatness is not measured by the number of headlines or public appearances, but by the quiet moments of genuine love and mutual respect that endure long after the cameras have turned away. His life was a testament to the power of privacy, the beauty of understated elegance, and the enduring strength of a partnership built on unwavering commitment. As Dolly Parton continues to carry the torch of her remarkable career, the memory of Carl, her silent guardian and dearest friend, will forever remain a guiding light. In a world awash with noise and spectacle, his gentle spirit and resolute privacy remind us that sometimes, the most extraordinary lives are the ones lived quietly, away from the prying eyes of the world. And so, as we bid farewell to a man who embodied the very essence of understated love, we celebrate a legacy that will continue to inspire, to comfort, and to remind us that in the realm of true love, silence often speaks louder than words. Thank you for joining us on this comprehensive, in-depth exploration of the life and legacy of Carl Thomas Dean. In celebrating his quiet courage and enduring love, we honor not just a private man, but a timeless symbol of the power of authenticity and the beauty of a love that truly lasts a lifetime. Stay tuned for more in-depth reports and sensational stories that delve into the human side of fame, the unsung heroes behind the glittering lights, and the extraordinary narratives that lie beneath the surface of everyday life. But if you like this news and want more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. Until next time, sensationalist family.